Also, right now, we're hearing from the family of a hostage who was held for 6 hours inside this Radio Shack at gunpoint. This is how it all ends this afternoon. Police escorting one suspect away from in handcuffs. About 2 minutes later, you see the hostage being led away by police for questioning. 7 News reporter Mark Stewart live at police headquarters where the hostage from today's standoff is still being questioned by police right now. Mark?
That's what we believe, Teresa. As soon as he was free, he was able to hug his parents and then was rushed here to headquarters to be interviewed. This after a nearly 6-hour ordeal that tested his faith and the officer's ability to keep the peace. 7 News cameras were rolling when one of the alleged suspects gave up just before 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. He and another man are accused of holding this man, Christopher Nimmerfraw, the manager of this Colfax Radio Shack, hostage for about 6 hours.
He said there was guns pointing at me.
Nimmerfraw's parents rushed to the scene, knowing their son's faith helped him to survive.
He said he thought he was gone. He just prayed real hard and just wanted to see. He kept over and over, he wanted to see his son.
Police tell 7 News this started as a robbery. When officers showed up, the gunman refused to leave the store. The SWAT team and negotiators arrived as local businesses were evacuated.
They had their guns drawn and aiming at the building.
Throughout this saga, one of the suspects was posting pictures and messages on his Facebook page. Yet in the end, it was talks with police that led to a safe conclusion.
But now it's worrying about where his head's at. So I'm still worrying.
They made a mistake and, they did the right thing by not letting anybody get hurt. And, what else can you say?
And we should point out that the interviews taking place here at DPD will be critical in determining what happens next. Based off of those discussions with the victim, with the hostage, that will help determine what kind of charges will be filed. We are live at DPD tonight. Mark Stewart, 7 News.
And breaking news right now, within the last 30 minutes, 7 News confirming the ID of the second suspect in today's standoff, 23-year-old Michael Annan, now in custody. We are digging into his background as well and found he has a 6-page rap sheet. In 2007, he was sentenced to 3 years for second-degree burglary. However, he got out early and then a year later was sentenced to 5 years for robbery out of Arapahoe County. He was out on parole when arrested today. The other suspect in custody tonight is 19-year-old Travion Williams. All day his family was at the scene of the standoff, hoping for a safe ending. 7 News cameras were there as his family tried to plead with him to come out and surrender.
Davion, just come out! Just come out, Davion! Don't do that, you gotta win!
I told him just to come out, and he's like, I'm not coming out. He said, if I come out, I'm coming out to shoot.
And you said he's upset, he's crying.
He's scared. He's really scared.
The family at one point held a prayer vigil for a peaceful ending. Tonight we're now learning more about Williams as well. Call 7 investigator Kelly Raybon digging into his lengthy criminal history.
We discovered that just over 2 months ago, Travion Williams was sentenced to 1 year in the Department of Corrections. We checked into why he wasn't behind bars and confirmed that Williams' sentence was suspended as long as he successfully completed 3 years of probation. Now, he's just 19 years old, but Williams already has 8 arrests and 2 felony convictions. The crimes range from aggravated motor vehicle theft to larceny, identity theft, and probation violation. He also has 3 arrests for obstructing or interfering with police. Regardless of what charges he may see as a result of this standoff, Williams could likely go to prison for violating the terms of his probation. I'm Call 7 investigator Kelly Raybon.